Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Mobile Home Mondays. I'm going to tag everybody in the group, let them know that we are live. You guys have requested for me to remind you and to tag you all as we go live so that you don't miss a thing. So I'm going to quickly tag everybody and then we're going to get into this very exciting Mobile Home Monday, which I'm really excited for. Let me just tag y'all real quick in the group, and then we're going to get into it. Boom, there we go. All right. So again, welcome to Mobile Home Mondays. I am Jasmine Gittens here with our group Mobile Home Investing for Newbies, place where you guys are able to tune in every single Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to learn about mobile homes, right? All types of things regarding mobile homes. A lot of times we're hitting, ways to find deals, how to look at deals, evaluate deals, right? And this is your opportunity to come in, ask questions, right? Get your questions answered live every single Monday. Any questions you have surrounding mobile homes to help you with getting your first deal or progressing in your business as a mobile home investor. So I want to welcome you back to Mobile Home Mondays, and I want to tell you guys that tonight we have a very special guest. I'm super excited to chat with him because he's going to offer some new information and a new opportunity that we haven't talked about on Mobile Home Monday. So I'm really excited, and I'm not going to waste any time bringing our friend in. So let me just hello. Make sure you guys are letting us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. And don't forget to, of course, make sure you guys are connecting in the comments. And if you have any questions, don't forget, you can post them in the comment section. And as we go along tonight, we will be answering your questions. Okay. So let me bring our brother in, Jamar Mills. How are you?
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. I am excited to have you here with us. We have been chatting for some time, and I'm just excited to have you here because, like I said, again, you're going to be sharing something new with us that we haven't really had an opportunity to talk, much more at all about. And I think it's a great opportunity that people
Yes.
can take advantage of. And this is Mobile Home Monday, so we're gonna bring all the smoke. So, welcome.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
Jamar, I want you to share, introduce yourself and let the people know what you do, and then we want to get into all the juicy stuff.
Okay, I'm Jamar Mills from JT Mills LLC, and I've been wholesaling for 2 years, but dealing with the mobile home parks and wholesaling the mobile home parks, it's been 1 year roughly going on a year and a half or so now.
Nice. So he let the cat out the bag. We're going to be talking about wholesaling mobile home parks, guys. So we talk a lot about wholesaling mobile homes, which is a fantastic opportunity. That's something that you guys know I go hard on and teach and help people to get in the game, right? That's actually kind of how Jamar and I connected. Like, although he's wholesaling parks, he's interested in the individual side as well. So reached out to me about that. So and then I heard what he was doing, and I was like, we got to have you on. We got to have you come talk and come teach about this
Yeah.
opportunity. So you're wholesaling mobile home parks, right? So, and you've been doing this for about a year and a half.
Yep.
Where are you doing this?
Yep. So mainly the southeastern region,
Okay. Okay.
anywhere from Texas going over to Florida.
Gotcha. So some of the common areas for even like wholesaling traditional mobile homes, because I saw you post, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, like some of the areas, the states that you're looking for deals. Your buyers are currently looking for deals, and it's very similar. So tell me, like, how did you get started wholesaling mobile home parks? Like, how did you even think about mobile homes? Were you already familiar with them,
Okay.
and how did you start with with wholesale and mobile home parks?
I didn't know anything first when I first started. I mean, it found me. I didn't even go looking for it. It found me. I just I was doing the regular homes, regular single family brick homes, and I was doing it in my area in Pennsylvania. And someone that was boots on the ground, he was boots on the ground for me, and he actually was in Texas,
Okay.
and he tagged me in it. It was like a mobile home park group that he was in, and he tagged me in it. And I'm looking like I was wondering why he tagged me in it. Like, what I'm gonna do with this? I don't know nothing about it. So
Wow.
he inboxed me. Then he gave me a call. He was like, "Do you think you
Oh no. Okay. Maybe he's coming
know
back.
nothing about it at all?" So what I did was I ended up going into once I seen the group, I joined the group, and then I said the only way that I can probably do this because is to basically the common logic was get in other groups, see if they had other park groups.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
once I got into the other park groups, I started networking specifically to that area where the park was, which was in Texas.
Okay.
And I was able to connect with an individual who is now my partner in wholesaling parks.
Love it.
He wasn't my partner at the time. So his name's Andrew, and when Andrew came to me, Andrew was going to buy it,
Okay.
but then Andrew was like, "That's too big of a deal for me. I'll bring on another guy." So the guy we had, he's my friend now. He's a buyer now too. And we
Love
had
it.
him fly in from Guam. He flew in from Guam and he liked it. We were going up against another buyer. Yeah, we were going up against another investor, and we were competing. So we basically were coaching him along, him and his wife, and he was able to win the seller over. We told him, bring the seller some cookies when you go down there to meet him. This is what you say, and he was able to get it before the other investor that we were going up against, and they have it.
Wow.
And they're actually working on the infill still right now. Him and his wife, Dewey and Jenny, they're amazing. And
Wow.
that's how it found me. After that, Andrew and I did that. Then we were like, you know what? We were good together. Let's just. That's how it found me. I
Okay.
wasn't even looking. It
Wow. Well, I think that's a great story, and your
Yeah.
connection coming in and out a little bit. So I don't know if hopefully we can catch everything that you're saying. We're catching most of it though. But I
Mhm.
think that's a great story, like the fact that one, it found you. And I love this like little note that you put out there because it's something that even we talk about, and whether you're wholesaling houses, mobile home parks, mobile homes, like going and taking those cookies to the seller, right? Like showing up early, like, putting a smile on and just like making a real connection with the seller. It's like some of the principles, no matter what you're doing, it works. Like you can just put it, plug and play. So I love that. I love that. And kind of sounds like, again, once you guys did that first one, how big was that deal? Like how big was that park?
That park was it was 99 pads.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it was a
So you
99 pads.
so
Yeah,
you, so you guys
and
decided from that point.
there's still.
Sorry, I think there's a lag. I think there's a lag on your end. But you were saying, so since that point, you guys did your deal. You closed that deal out, and you figured, hey, we can do this. So now, like, you were now, of course, intentionally reaching out to like parks and trying to build relationships and provide opportunities, essentially, to sell or to get these under contract.
Yes, absolutely.
Love it. Love it. Love it. So now you guys been doing that for like about a year and a half. What are some expectations in regards to, like, how much can somebody who is maybe just starting, looking to make? Like, is this something that, can replace like a 9 to 5 type of income, or just what are some expectations as far as how much you could expect to make?
You could hit six figures. You could do six figures a month.
I love it.
Easy. You could do that easy because
I love
the
it.
low end, the lowest end on an assignment fee is somewhere 30 to 50,000.
Hmm. Hmm. Now, are these deals
So you figure,
are these deals more, would you say, are they harder to find? What's the difference? Because I know, for you, obviously you've been doing this, you've been doing well in this space, right? And then you shared interest, gave me a call that you were interested in like the individual space. So do you feel like it's, what is it? Is it more challenging to find these deals? Are they more like few and far in between, or not?
no. So they're easy. A park is easy. A park is easier than an apartment. It's easier than uh just easier than self-storage is easy. It's easy to find. It's not hard to find at all. But here's the thing. When it comes to closing them out, you have a due diligence period. The due diligence period is longer.
Mm, got you. Got you. That makes sense. Okay, because they have a lot more things to check. 'Cause, they got to check under the ground sewage,
Yeah.
septic, like all of these different permits.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Got you. Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. So this, again, I think this is a great opportunity that I don't think, many people are, I haven't heard it. You're the first person that I had heard talk about wholesaling a park. I've heard people wholesaling, or buying parks. People are looking to buy parks, but the idea of like wholesaling these parks. So what are your buyers typically looking for from you? Like, is it just the price being right? Or they're looking in any particular areas? Like, what are your buyers
Yeah.
expect for you?
So they're looking in the southeastern area mainly, anything from Texas over to Florida, and they're looking for 50 pads, 50 pads plus, right? And they're looking for it to at least be 70 to 75% occupied, with 80% of them being owned by the tenants, 20% owned by the park. Because if they have 80% at least owned by the tenants, it looks good on paper for them to get the lending to get the park. If
Okay.
they're using like a local bank or a lender, a private lender or something like that. So ideally, they like the majority of them to be tenant owned homes. And, you would always want that. It's for that purpose and for the purpose of for a bigger park that has 100 pads and 100 units, and you now you're responsible for all of the utilities and all of them units. Now that's taken away from your cash flow or anything that you can get. So they rather just own the land and just collect the lot rents.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be ideal.
that makes sense. That makes sense. We hear about that a lot, and even the parks that we wholesale, and a lot of them are either, if they're not all tenant owned, like they're transitioning to trying to be tenant owned.
Right.
They most of them like that format, and like you said, it kind of puts them in a better position on the cash flow side of things. So yeah, I love that. And I think from a wholesaler perspective, it makes it easier for us, for the wholesalers who are doing the mobile home, the individual mobile homes, because we can then go talk to each of the sellers, have that one-on-one conversation with each of those sellers to kind of get those deals. So with that being said, do you feel like a conversation with an individual mobile home owner, versus a park owner is a lot harder, is a lot, somebody would suspect that, how do you feel that those conversations are with these motivated park owners?
It's easier than you think. It's easier than you think. People think because it's a whole park that it's you're supposed to speak to them the same way that you speak to an apartment investor.
Right.
But it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. So a lot of the park owners, they're mom and pop shops, meaning they're 80 years old or 75 years old and things like that. And they're just looking to retire, a lot of them. They're just looking to let it go. So they're always willing to work with you. It's
Yeah.
just about building that rapport with them, and getting that know, like, and trust factor. You build that
Yes.
know, like, and trust factor first, and building that rapport. So it's no different than a mobile home seller. The only thing is, one is a car and one is a car lot. It's no,
Right.
it's no, it's not even, it's nothing deep into it. You know,
I love
they're
that.
easier. They're way easier. They seem like, the typical, you know, down to earth Southern, individual.
Right.
Just some of them actually. It was one that actually still works. They had a park, but they still worked. They
Oh,
still like blue collar. They're not. A lot of them you won't see them like a suit and tie or nothing. No, it's easy. It's real easy. It's real
oh
easy.
wow. I love that. I love that. It's very true because like, sometimes you just have this big idea like, oh, they own this big park, I have to be super professional and I have to have, all this experience before I can even approach them. And it's like, no, you can just go straight to them and make the offer or have the conversation. But like you said, like, know, and trust, right? And that's so important. Um, Again, just those base principles being placed, in anything that you're doing. So I think that's awesome. So what would you say, like, someone who maybe is brand new, and it's like, okay, this sounds like it's interesting, what would be kind of the first step for someone in to maybe get into this space?
Oh, I would go into Facebook, and I would get into as many mobile home park groups as I can. Just go
Mm-hmm.
in Facebook, go in the search bar, type in mobile home park, and a bunch of the groups are going to pop up. And first, what I would do is I would go the back way. I wouldn't try to go get the deal first. I would go find out exactly where every investor is at, any state that they're at, and what their criteria is and what they're looking for. Post that and have them shoot you a PM, and you talk with them with that, just to get that, and you build that list, and then you go find it. I would go the back way in, because you're new. Anytime you're new, I don't advise you to go even with the regular house or a mobile home. I
Yeah.
advise you to go the back way in. Just go
Yeah.
through the back door. Don't and that would definitely work.
I like that. I like that for sure. Okay, well, I think that's a great place for people to start. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I can get Jamar to do a little quick webinar or like a session for our students, who are in our program, maybe like a little something something to give us a few more steps, into this just for our students. But I would love to have
Yeah.
you. I would love to have that because I think this is something that can just again be added on to what we already have going on. But what I would like to know from you is how can our students help you? Like, what would be a great way to help amplify what you're doing because you're already doing this, and like you're saying, kind of coming in from the back door, you're already doing this, right? So what's a great way for people to connect with you and to amplify what you already have going on?
Oh, they can connect with me on Facebook. Jamar Mills. Uh, Definitely. You can definitely connect with me there. You can shoot me a PM, or send me a friend request, and
Yes.
I could give you the exact criteria down to the T at what my investors are looking for. That's another way in. You could JV, you could joint venture your way through. You can get
Yes.
into groups, find out who's wholesaling, and see how you can assist them. That's another
Yes.
way.
Yes. Honestly,
You
I
know.
think that's a great way, especially for those who sometimes, even though they hear you say, it's easy and you can do it and you can have those conversations, still have that, uncertain feeling. It's like connect with Jamar. He's doing it. He has the process. He has the knowledge. He has everything. So it's like, find a way to add value, connect with him, and see how you guys can potentially grow together. So I really, really, really love that. I think that's an amazing just opportunity. And I don't think that. I mean, I don't know anybody that's wholesaling mobile home parks other than you. So,
That's the thing. That's the thing. When it comes to wholesaling parks, is limited. Is limited wholesalers. There's not that many wholesalers.
yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
few. And
So it's
you
like a
know,
it's like an open, it's like an open ocean, like a blue ocean. This is a ton of, I mean, because mobile homes already, I mean, it's already such a huge opportunity. Like, and this is why I've been screaming from the rooftop, like, coming on here every Monday to share this opportunity, because I really strongly believe that mobile homes is like such a great entry point if you're just starting, wherever you are, like to get in and with wholesaling or flipping, like wherever you're at. I think mobile homes is a great opportunity. And just to add on to that, wholesale and mobile home parks, like it's just great. It's a great
no,
great opportunity.
it is.
Yeah. So you're gonna be. I know you posted recently some of the states that you're currently looking in. So we'll make sure in the comments of this video, if you want to leave your contact information or the states that you're looking to, for deals, we can definitely do that. Because I want people to be able to connect with you and do some things together with you. And I want you guys. We'll give you guys a couple more minutes if you have any questions regarding wholesaling mobile home parks. This is your time to get them answered. So post them in the comments so that Jamar here can help answer some of those questions. And then also, if you have any questions outside of mobile home parks, just mobile homes in general for Mobile Home Mondays, make sure you comment them right now. We'll give you guys just a few more minutes just to post those and see if we get any questions so that we can answer those for you. So somebody's asking, do you have any buyers looking in North Carolina, or do you have anyone in North Carolina? Jamar, do you have anyone looking in North Carolina? Uh-oh. I don't know if he's frozen or not. But anyhow, guys, keep posting your questions as he maybe is changing his location or something. Hopefully we can get him back on in just a couple seconds. But yeah, I think he's frozen. I think he is too. But let's see if we can get him back on to answer any questions. But go ahead. While we're waiting for him, post your questions. So as soon as he gets back in, we can go ahead and answer those. And again, I can answer any questions as well. But I thought that this would be something that you guys would love. Let me know too, in the comments, if you want me to continue to do more interviews with people, regarding like different topics surrounding mobile homes or not. Yes, because I love to know your feedback. We need your feedback. I want to know what y'all want to know on Mobile Home Mondays, what y'all want to hear about, or if we want to just do more Q&As, whatever it is, tell me so that I can make sure it happens, okay? Looking for mentorship. Okay, I think Jamar is back. So somebody said they're looking for mentorship. So inside of the description here, I put a link to where you can book a call with me for if you're interested in mentorship. You can book a call and we can discuss, see where you're at, where you're looking to go, and how I may be able to help you. We can see if we can help you to get where you are. And if we can, we'll get you right on board. So book a call at that link. If you don't see it, it is right here, www.calendly.com/Jasmine Gittens/coaching. Awesome. Somebody else said they're looking for mentorship. Awesome. Book a call ASAP. Book a call. Okay. Let me get Jamar back in here. There we go. Hey,
I'm
Jamar.
back. I'm back.
We were like, where did he go? Okay. So we had some question. Somebody asked. It's probably too. Probably don't have enough time to answer this whole question, but they want to know the major questions to ask mobile park managers when calling them. So maybe what are maybe like, one or two questions that maybe you ask?
Okay, so here's the tip. You're not going to speak with a mobile home park manager.
Ooh,
You're not going to speak with
ooh,
them.
ooh,
So here
okay.
you go. Okay, here you go. That Tony Jackson. Here you go, Tony. So this is what you're going to do. When you get the name of the park, right? You're going to get the name of the park. Don't worry about the phone number because that's a manager. Get the name of the park. When you get the name of the park, right? It more than likely is like it's going to be an LLC. You're going to type the name. You're going to type the name of the park. You're going to go to opencorporates.com. Type the name of the park in. The LLC is going to pop up. A lot of times where it says agent and it's going to say an officer, it's going to be a name there with the actual address to them. You're going to copy and paste that. You're going to put it in that's them.com to get that number.
Woo! He froze. The sauce is too saucy. He froze. He froze again. The sauce is too saucy. The computer was like, nah, you're doing too much. You're giving too much.
But you're gonna
that was dope because that's something that we actually used to do when we were wholesaling houses, right? Because a lot of houses, people wouldn't go after houses that were owned by an LLC or a business, right? They would only go after the houses that were owned, by an individual. So that was an opportunity, right? So it's all right, we'll take those, go to open corporate, get the registered agent, boom, boom, skip trace, call them, right? So that's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. That was really, 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 really good. So if y'all caught that, that was major. Question for you: is there any way to get mobile home owners' address that are in parks? Is there any way to get mobile home owners' addresses that are in parks? Okay, so I guess I think they're asking me this question. So it's a little bit more challenging to get. You can get the address, right? If you drive through the park, because for the most part, when you're at a park, right, the park may be like, we just went to a park the other day. It's like 931, I think, like Mobile Lane, right? So that's like the park, the address of the park. And then inside the park, there are lots, right? So it's like lot, lot, like, 932, 933, 934, right? So all of the addresses, 932 Mobile Lane, 933 Mobile Lane, right? So you really can go into the park and just kind of one or two things. You can either drive through to see like all the numbers of the lots and just take that down, or you can just go straight to the mailbox and take down all of the numbers on the mailboxes. If you're local and you have the capacity to like drive to the park, that's the easiest, best way to kind of get those addresses. So hope that was helpful. I don't know who that was, but hope that helped you. Eddie Anderson, I think this was for you. He said, excellent info, guys. Jamar, have you ever wholesaled mobile home parks with all cash transactions as well? How long is the due diligence period typically for financing or cash transactions? Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me? So, yep. Yeah, to answer that, I did both.
Typical due diligence period. How long is a typical due diligence period?
It typically 60 days, 60 to 90 days.
Okay.
Yeah, 60 to 90 days. And that's simply because a lot of the investors, they have to reach out to the fire department. You have to reach out to the utility department to find out if there's any problems in the past with it. You have to reach out to see if there was a phase 1 or environmental research on it, because sometimes when an investor purchases a park, there might have been a discrepancy below the ground. right? That could cost them some money. And if they don't have what you call a phase one environmental.
Oh, Jamar. Oh, my beautiful people. It's like right when he about to give you the sauce, right? So what I think we're going to have to do, we're going to have him come on. We're going to do a scheduled training. We're going to record it and everything, and it's going to be for our students. So if you're already a student of mine, you will get access to a training, and he's going to go in more depth, like step by step, a lot of these questions that you're asking, to give you guys the play. We're trying to give it all to you tonight. It looks like he's having some issues with his connection, so we'll plan a time when he has really fantastic connection to do our training for our students. If you're not a student already, come on up in here. Come on up in here. Book a call. Get up in here so that you can get access to this. Somebody says saucy. That's right. That is right. This person, they're crying. They're like, please get him back on. I know. Thank you. You are so welcome, Tony. Great question, by the way. Great question. It sounds like he's done both. He said he's done both cash and finance. Like if you know, and you know, for the most part, from my understanding, right? Of course, he's the one that's actually done these. Is that you can expect to have financing, even with a lot of parks. I've had the understanding that you can even get some of these parks with seller financing, with different type of financing options may be available when purchasing the mobile home park. So that's good to know. Yes, indeed. I don't know if he's back. He looks like he might still be. Are you back? You're probably going to wrap
I'm
this
here.
up.
Just keep lagging. It keep
I
lagging.
know. It's
But
okay.
no,
We're
yeah,
gonna have you back on. We're gonna have
it's,
you come do like a special little training. We're gonna get you in a good connection area, because everybody is like they crying. They like, where is he? You know, they say this is too saucy. So we're gonna have to have you come back on. Just do a little quick training real quick.
oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
oh
because
yeah.
what you were saying
We gonna
sounds.
do it. We gonna do it, guys. We gonna do it.
Yes. So I want to again, if you guys have any like last questions, feel free to type them in. But make sure I'm just going to put Jamar's name back up here at Jamar Mills. Make sure you connect with him. And let me see. I'm gonna put in his email address too. I'm gonna type it in the comments for y'all to be able to see his email address. Okay, he put his email address, and then I'm also going to just tag him so you can connect with him. Connect.
Yep.
Jamar, this was absolutely amazing. Again, I think this is something that a lot of people are not familiar with, and I just really appreciate you taking the time to come here tonight and to share this opportunity and be so open with it, especially with you being one of the only people, a few people in the space, share, being open to sharing it, opposed to kind of keeping it to yourself, because, you can easily do that. And when you're here, just, openly sharing information with people on how to get into this space. So I really, really appreciate your time and the information that you've shared with us. This was great information, and something that I know a lot of people can take advantage of. So yeah, I thank you. I appreciate it. And we're gonna have to schedule that second up. We're gonna have to schedule that webinar for the group, because I know that they
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
We're definitely
Yeah.
gonna have to schedule it. We're gonna have
Yes.
to look. We're gonna have to schedule the webinar. We'll schedule the webinar and have me on again on another mobile home. Like, we could do it. I'm here for you guys. I'm here.
Let's do
Anything, I'm
it.
here for you guys.
I love it. So any parting words for the people?
Oh, Listen, if you're looking to get into it, this is the thing. You guys right here, that's right here on this platform, you already have the upper hand because you already deal in the space. You're already connected in some form of a way.
Yep.
So it's gonna be easier for you, even though you've never done it. It's still you're already connected to it,
Yes. Yes.
and just stay consistent.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Jamar. Again, I really appreciate it. And don't worry, guys. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna schedule it. It's gonna be a blast. Today was great information. I learned something. I'm certain that you guys learned something. So peace and love. We'll see you guys next Monday, every single Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as I shared before, if you are interested in getting coaching, mentorship for getting into mobile homes, you already know what to do. Book a call with me, and we can discuss where you are, where you're looking to go, and see if we can help get you there. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great evening.